Hey everybody, in today's reading we're going to be asking how deeply in love with you are they? So we have 3 reading options here. I'm going to use a different deck for each reading. Reading number 1 is the Animal Totem Tarot, and the card on the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Wands. Reading number 2 is with the Santa Muerte Tarot, and the card on the bottom is the Hermit. And then reading number 3 is going to be with the Cosmic Tarot, and the card on the bottom of that deck is the Sun card. So you can choose your reading. Just intuitively get in touch with which deck seems to be calling out to you regarding your person that you want to watch this video for. And then you can look in the description area and then at the top of the comments as well for the timestamp that will take you directly to your reading. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you here. I hope that you find something meaningful. It's always my intention that the readings will be meaningful and helpful in some way to all of my viewers. And if you're a returning viewer, I want to thank you so much for coming back. All right, so take a moment to decide which reading is for you, and then choose your timestamp below. All right, for everybody who chose reading number 1, I've got some Palo Santo burning here for you. Let's see, how deeply in love with you is this person? Let me give a few shuffles here. Okay, so we get the 4 of Wands coming out again, the 9 of Wands, and then the 5 of Swords. Okay, and I'm also going to get a Song Oracle message. So your song is Def Leppard's Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad? And it says, there you go, midnight promises again, but they're breaking by the dawn. You want to go further, faster every day, but in the morning you'll be gone and I'm alone. Why save your kisses for a rainy day? Baby, let that moment take your heart away. Have you ever needed someone so bad? Have you ever wanted someone you just couldn't have? Did you ever try so hard that your world just fell apart? Have you ever needed someone so bad? So definitely they feel like they need you in their life, but they feel, they feel like that they can't have you for some reason. Now we do have the 5 of Swords coming up here, and the 5 of Swords often to me indicates that someone feels like they have to compete for you, that they have to win out over somebody else. We also get the 9 of Wands, which indicates that, the 2 of you have gone through a lot of struggles, and it's like repeating patterns, like there have been a lot of difficulties in this connection. I feel like they have a lot of passion. We have the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. The 4 of Wands indicates that they do want something meaningful with you. They want something with you. They want happiness with you. But they know that they've had to work hard to get that, or that they will continue to have to work hard to get that. So yeah, I feel like they do feel like they want you badly in their life. I'm not getting a lot of emotions here, but some people just tend to be a little bit less emotional in the way that they process things. So let me get some more cards to kind of look further into it. How deeply in love with you are they? I think they feel like you're the one. Yeah, I mean, they definitely feel like you're the one. So I think that they feel like you are the one that they would most want to be with, basically. You know, and they do want some sort of like commitment. They want some sort of milestone to be achieved here, some sort of happy milestone. But again, they just feel very like nervous. They feel very scared that they're not going to be able to obtain that with you. Let's ask more about that. Let's clarify. I think some of them are feeling like they don't have what it takes financially. Like maybe they feel like you would want to be with someone or prefer to be with someone who has more money or more to offer in terms of financial or career success. And they're still trying to figure it out. You know, like they can see how it would work. You know, they can see the overview of it, and they can kind of see how, you know, their life would come together with your life. And they feel like they know that it would work, and that they know that they could make the sacrifices necessary to make it work. But either they feel like you're someone who needs a lot of material prosperity in order to be happy in a relationship, or they feel like that's what you deserve, and because of that they're afraid that someone else might be able to offer you more of that than they can, because they see you as like, you know, if you're a woman, they see you as like the queen. You know, we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles coming up, you know, so you're the ultimate person for them emotionally, but also you're the ultimate person for them in terms of like who they see themselves being with, ideally, long term. So yeah, I mean, we have the Ace of Cups. They're definitely in love with you. But it's just like the message keeps repeating that they feel this burden of trying to feel like they have to outdo some sort of competition for you. So what does Spirit have to say to you about that aspect of it? What would Spirit want you to know? Let me just get some more cards out on the table. It's interesting. So we have the full card with this caterpillar leaping forward, and then we have the Six of Swords coming up underneath it, which shows this, I guess it's a flying squirrel, also trying to leap over this stream. Yeah, I just feel like this person really feels like they have to separate themselves from the pack in some way. And they definitely are comparing themselves to other people. I feel like they think that some people have more to offer than they do. Some people maybe feel more confident than they do. And they kind of feel like what they have is just the strong desire. You know, they just want you so badly. They want so badly to have the world with you. They want everything with you. And they feel like, you know, Spirit just wants you to know, I feel like it's kind of up to this person. Like, are they going to have the courage to take this leap of faith with you? You know, to overcome these obstacles. Yes, there are obstacles. Yeah, they could get hurt in the process. And I feel like they're afraid of getting hurt in the process. You know, but are they going to have the courage to rush in and move ahead with this in the way that they need to? That's kind of up to them. But we do have two Knight cards here, the Knight of Swords and then the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like there's good energy. I mean, this person really wants to make something happen with you for sure. So yeah, I feel like this is love, but I feel like most of you guys are not in a relationship. So I feel like you haven't, love is something that's sort of built over time as well. And so, yes, they have this strong desire for you. They do have love for you, but in terms of how deep is their love, I feel like it's something that they want to continue to build upon, basically. They know that this is like a really good start. They feel like you are the one for them, and they want the world with you. They want the opportunity to build this love with you, basically. But I also get this message, Spirit wants you guys to be aware, because sometimes this issue comes up where the person you're interested in feels like there's competition or something, and sometimes the person watching the video or getting the reading is like, oh, I don't know what that's about. I don't really feel like there's anyone else that I'm interested in. But Spirit is confirming, like there are other people here interested in you. And we also do have 2 knights. So you do have more than one person interested in you. So what does Spirit need you to know about the fact that there are multiple people? Is there a message about that? Let's see. I mean, you're the Star. Oh my gosh. The Star, the Tower, the King of Cups. Like you make people feel, Star, Tower, King of Cups, like you make people feel emotionally in such a way, like you don't even realize the power of the emotions that you evoke in people. And that's why you are drawing more than one person towards you. You're this shining light, this, bright light, this lightning bolt of like electricity. People are really in awe of you, much more so than you would understand. But you do also present a challenge. I think a lot of you, you're very foreboding. We have a lot of everything except for the Queen of Wands has come up so far. Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. You seem a little bit like you're hard to win over, which is fine. I mean, you have standards, it's like you can draw a line in the sand and say, this is what I expect. This is what I deserve. I feel like these people who want to come towards you, not just the person you're asking about, but because you have more than one person, they realize like they have to bring a lot here. It's like they recognize that you're going to be judging. It's not just material, although I think the person you're asking about in particular feels like that's what they need to offer, is more of like financial or material abundance. But everyone who is interested in you feels like they've got to bring like their A game with you, because you're not going to fool around with someone who is not bringing their A game. And I feel like you are going to see like some action happening very quickly with the 8 of Wands. Yeah, somebody wants to let go of their own freedom in order to rush in and have this secure life with you. I mean, more than one person wants this. But yeah, so anyways, that is the message for people who chose reading number 1. I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. All right, welcome to the people who chose reading number 2. I've got some Palo Santo burning for you. Let me shuffle, and then we'll get into the question of how deeply does this person love you? deeply does this person love you? You get lots of wands coming up. We had that in the first reading as well. 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and 4 of Wands. They have a lot of passion for you, that is for sure. They definitely want more to come of this. They feel it's sort of like they're expecting it too. Like they definitely expect to be successful with you. And they do feel like more is going to come out of this. I feel like a sort of a joyful kind of a love with these people towards you. It feels very joyful, definitely passionate and optimistic. I'm going to pull a Song Oracle card for you as well. Okay, something on this card. Okay, it's Leonard Cohen's Love Itself. The light came through the window straight from the sun above, and so inside my little room there plunged the rays of love. In streams of light I clearly saw the dust you seldom see, out of which the nameless makes a name for one like me. I'll try to say a little more. Love went on until it reached an open door, then love itself was gone. So they definitely have this strong passion for you, but it could be a passion that might potentially burn out. Like it's burning bright right now. I feel like this person feels very confident about it. So maybe they're not seeing that this love might burn out. But Spirit is telling us that this is maybe a love that may not have a lot of endurance, or it's possible that it doesn't have a lot of endurance. Let's pull some clarifying cards to ask more about that. But it is very beautiful. It's a very inspirational love. I feel like you inspire a lot in this person. You lift their spirits for sure. They definitely enjoy the energy that you bring into their life. It's just a very optimistic feeling here. The Star. Yeah, you bring so much brightness and joy and light into their life. The Knight of Wands, again, just like they feel very passionate. The physical attraction for you is very strong. You know, and they see you as being someone who is very serious. Like they see you as being someone who's trying to achieve some significant success in your life. You're trying to climb that ladder in terms of your career life. They really like that about you. The Four of Wands, you hear my cat meowing over here in the background. The Four of Wands in this deck, too, is like a very business-oriented card, too. Like someone who's achieved some sort of success. Some of you could be entrepreneurs. I don't know why that word is so hard for me to say. You know, but whether you are or not, like they see you as someone who's been successful in terms of your career life. And Coco wants to say hi to us. So they admire that, and I feel like they are very attracted to that part of you. I feel like they might want to either be a part of that success that you've built for yourself, or it inspires them to create their own success, or all of the above, perhaps. Yeah, definitely a lot of the love that they have for you is about feeling inspired by you. The person that you're watching this for, they know that you are very serious and that you're looking to settle down with someone, but they're coming through with a little bit more of like, you know, they're coming through with the Knight of Wands energy, and that is a little bit more of like a restless energy, very passionate, but something that where the passion could potentially burn bright and then burn out. Let's pull a few more cards here. Yeah, I feel like this person wants to feel like they could have like a real life with you, in particular, maybe a family life, or at least they've thought about that. Because we have a child here on the Judgment card, and also the Empress card indicates motherhood or fertility. So they definitely see you as someone potentially that they could have a family with and really like go the distance with. But we also have the Tower card, so there is a lot of volatility here. So let's see what Spirit's guidance for you would be regarding this person. The Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Moon. You know, there's definitely a lot of passion here, and I don't think that there's any reason not to take advantage of the passion that does exist in this, or like to pursue it and run with it and see where it goes. But I feel like you're kind of guided to, you know, take time and really focus primarily on yourself. You know, I think that the guidance is not to give away too much of yourself to this person, you know, because you need to pay attention to what your own emotions are throughout the process. I feel like this is a connection that is still evolving. And yeah, you just need to, like, you know, focus on you. Primarily, first and foremost, do what's best for you. You know, there is this sense that this person does kind of want to, you know, they're inspired by, and maybe they want to sort of, can't think of the right word, but like they want to not profit off of, but like they want to utilize somehow the success that you have and sort of like catapult their own success in a way. I don't feel any like malevolent energy here coming from this person exactly. You know, they definitely are very passionate towards you. Again, they have thought about the possibility of a family life. But I feel like you just need to be, you know, more certain of your own emotions and understand that this is something that is still in the process of evolving. So kind of just take it as it comes, I feel like, is the guidance. Like, enjoy it, but don't lose sight of your own, you know, your own personal needs. Don't give too much away to this person quite yet. Yeah, like there's the danger with the Devil card of getting too attached. You know, there's potential here. We have the Lover's card, the Devil, the King of Pentacles. I feel like you have to allow this person to kind of show you, to really show you that they are this level of committed. And that's just going to take time because, you know, I don't think that they are this committed to you just yet. They are very passionate, but are they actually committed? I don't feel like they are yet. So just give it some time and see how it evolves. All right, so folks who chose number 2, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. Bye, guys. All right, welcome to those of you who chose reading number 3. I've got some Palo Santo burning for you. This is the Cosmic Tarot, and we're going to be asking, how deeply in love with you are they? So let me just shuffle a few times. Okay, so we have the Moon card, but also the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, interestingly enough, has shown up in every single reading today. So we have a lot of independent-minded folks watching this video. So with the Moon card, I always see that as a very deep and intense love. Like it's a love that runs very, very deep, down to the level of a person's soul. Now, everyone develops their own language with tarot, and different readers will have different responses to the Moon card or any card. But that's just how I tend to read the Moon card. The emotions with the Moon card are highly, highly involved. So in terms of how deep do they love you, I feel like this person loves you down to the depths of their soul. And we also have the 10 of Pentacles. So they're very serious about, you know, this connection with you. They definitely, you know, want this to be, it's not just their emotions, but like they want the two of you to have this lasting life together. And also in this particular deck, the Cosmic Tarot, to me, the 10 of Pentacles has this, you know, feeling of romance too, this feeling of chivalry. it isn't just like, I want to be a good provider or I want us to have a solid future together. It is all of those things. But also, this is someone who really wants to treat you nicely. They want you to feel romanced. They want you to feel courted, you know, like it's a little bit old-fashioned, but in a very nice, sweet, romantic kind of way. But I do feel like they're seeing you as the Queen of Swords. So they're seeing you as someone who, you know, is very, you know, can be a little bit icy, a little bit detached. You know, they definitely feel like you're very intelligent. They also feel like you have very strong boundaries of what you expect and what you'll put up with. And because of that, it makes you a difficult person to form a relationship with. You know, because you're like, my standards are pretty high. You know, I would rather be single than to be involved in a relationship where my needs are not being completely met. And we have this clarified by the Eight of Cups. So I feel like the person you're viewing this for, they definitely feel, you know, they feel this sense of disappointment or regret because they feel like they haven't been able to achieve this with you. And there is also a couple in the background of the Queen of Swords. So it could be that this person, you know, has been involved with another relationship or is currently in another relationship and they want to be with you, but they feel like they don't know how to move on from that in order to be with you because, you know, they have this feeling that maybe you wouldn't accept them even if they did do that. The Eight of Cups is a card about moving on emotionally. This person feels very stuck, though, so I feel like they're having trouble moving on. I don't know if you can hear my cat in the background, but she's making all kinds of noise. Okay. What else do we have here? Yeah, I kind of just feel like this person feels very stuck here. They're not really sure what to do. They want a future with you. They feel like the potential of what the two of you could have. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. You know, like, you know, they feel like the seed or the potential of what the two of you all could create is tremendous. But you know, they feel very stuck. I see the Four of Cups as being like emotionally stable. So their emotions for you are not going to be lost anytime soon, which is very different from reading number 2, where it seemed more like this is a love that's burning very bright, but it could burn out. I don't feel like that with you guys. I feel like with you guys, there's this emotional stability. That said, the emotions are not always like super positive. So whereas in number 2, it was much more optimistic and lighthearted, it does at times get a little bit emotionally heavier in this one because this person is feeling like they don't know how to make this really happen, although their love for you is so deep and abiding. You know, this person is not going to fall out of love with you, probably ever. Even if they can't achieve this life with you that they want to achieve, they're not, I don't see them falling out of love with you. Interesting. Okay, so we also, the song oracle for you guys is Garth Brooks' Unanswered Prayers. She was the one that I'd wanted for all times, and each night I'd spend praying that God would make her mine. And if he'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs that just because he doesn't answer doesn't mean he don't care. Some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers. She wasn't quite the angel that I remembered in my dreams, and I could tell that time had changed me in her eyes too, it seemed. We tried to talk about the old days. There wasn't much we could recall. I guess the Lord knows what he's doing after all. Yeah, so definitely some of these people might already be in a relationship. Yeah, I feel like like I said, I don't think that this is someone who is going to be falling out of love with you. You know, it isn't like in this song exactly where, you know, maybe they would find someone else and realize you were never the one for them. I mean, it could be that you're not the one that they're meant to spend the rest of their life with, but I don't think that that's going to alter the fact that this person's in love with you. That's just not the feeling that I'm getting. But I do feel like this person feels stuck because they're not sure. Like, yes, I have this deep, abiding love. You know, they feel like they have this deep, abiding love for you, and they would hope that they could have that. But I do feel like they feel a little bit torn about, you know, is it actually meant to be or not, you know? And like I said, for some of you, this person could actually be in a relationship already. And so they're trying to figure out, like, what is destined for me? What does God have planned for me? I feel like with the Hanged Man card, they feel uncertain about that. Let's just clarify this song oracle with a few more cards, and then we'll wrap up the reading. Yeah. Okay. So no, the glare is too much on this card. So yeah, these are the cards that indicate you. And if there is some other person involved, this is the cards that represent them. I mean, you know, there might, you know, if there is someone else that they're in a relationship with, I feel like they do feel that this person is very beautiful and wonderful, also mysterious. I feel like they might not always trust this person that they're in a relationship with. And this is a connection that feels very burdened to them. We do have the planet Saturn in the background. Saturn does indicate a lot of, you know, burdens and obstacles, responsibility. I feel like they do feel responsibility to this person. Specifically, they feel responsible for kind of like helping this person achieve the life that they want to create, but they don't always trust this person. You know, this person is very attractive to them partly because they do exude this kind of mysterious quality, but at the same time, I feel like, you know, they might think that this person hides things from them a little bit. When it comes to you, I feel like they would think that you are the one that is supposed to be their spouse. You know, they are the person that they feel like they're supposed to end up with. And maybe even have a child with, because we have the Sun card. The Ten of Pentacles is also a pretty family-oriented card. But they feel like they're supposed to, whether it has to do with a child or whatever, they do feel like their ultimate happiness is with you. I feel like when it comes to you, they feel a little bit more like that you are the one that's undecided. And again, we have this woman, the Two of Swords, and in the background, there are these two birds flying together. So I feel, you know, this isn't going to be it for everybody. It's a general reading. But I feel like for a lot of you, this person you're watching this for is involved with some sort of relationship already. And they know, the person you're watching this for, they know that this affects your thoughts about them. Obviously, how could it not? You know, and they know that it affects your choices. Going back to that Queen of Swords, like, you know, you're not bullshitting around here. And so I feel like they're very aware of that, you know. You're not looking to be second place, or you're not looking to be somebody's extra or something like that. You know, you're looking to be treated with a certain level of respect. Otherwise, you would rather just be on your own. I do kind of feel like this person is sort of trusting fate, and that is what this song is all about. It's about allowing fate to unfold, and you never know exactly what fate has in store for you, what your destiny is. You know, I feel like they're trying to trust that, and, you know, trust that whatever is meant to be will be, kind of. All right, so guys, I hope that that reading was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.